One morning in a village near Case, a peasant was plowing his field. After he laid the trenches, he let his oxen loose to graze in a field nearby and began to turn the soil over with a spade. The day went by and the oxen strayed further to the outfield. Having completed his day's work, the peasant laid down his spade and went to fetch his oxen, only to discover they were no longer in the field where he had left them. He was a poor man, therefore the loss of his oxen was a terrible misfortune. He grew extremely worried, and as the night was falling, he went into the forest near the village looking for and calling out to the strayed oxen. He lost his way in the depths of the forest and wandered around for 7 days and nights, unable to find his way home. By this time, he was starving and unable to move any further. He was about to collapse with hunger and exhaustion when he saw a tree laden with enormous ripened fruit. This tree stood on the edge of a steep slope that dropped sharply to a narrow gorge below. The peasant staggered up to the tree, plucked the fruits with his reach, and began to eat as fast as he could. His hunger was still not satisfied, and wanting to eat more of the juicy fruit, he climbed up the tree and crawled along a branch that hung over the slope. Unable to bear his weight, the branch made a cracking sound and snapped in two. The peasant was hurled down the rocky slopes in the narrow gorge below. Fortunately, he fell into the pool of water and was saved from being smashed to death on the boulders strewn around. He was so weakened by his fall that he laid in the gorge for 10 days, unable to move. He kept himself alive by drinking the water from the pool and eating the shrubs which grew at its edge. On the 10th day, a monkey who lived in a cave in the gorge came to drink water at the pool and saw the wretched peasant lying there. The monkey was amazed at the sight of the human being in such desolated place, and so he asked,
Ông là ai và ông làm gì mà nằm ở đây?
Này khỉ ơi, bọn tôi sinh sống gần thành phố Ca Thị và trong lúc đi kiếm mấy con bò chạy lại nơi cánh đồng, tôi đi lời một khu rừng trên. Tôi đi lang thang suốt 7 ngày nay không có thức ăn và nước uống, cho đến khi tìm thấy một cây có trái mọc trên đỉnh sườn núi đá. Tôi leo cây và bị rơi xuống hốc núi này. Tôi đã nằm ở đây 10 ngày qua. Mong bạn cố gắng kéo tôi lên và đưa tôi ra khỏi lại khu rừng. Vì quá yếu sức, tự mình tôi không thể làm được.
The monkey felt very sorry for the peasant and decided to help him. He picked up a very heavy stone and practiced climbing up and down the side of the gorge to see if he could bear the weight of the man. When he found that he could climb the slope without any difficulty, he went back to the peasant and told him,
Bây giờ bạn đưa tay ôm chặt cổ tôi và tôi sẽ từ từ leo lên đỉnh hốc đá.
The peasant did as he was told and climbed onto the monkey's back, and laboriously they made the difficult ascent. When they arrived at the top, the brave monkey was quite worn out. While putting the peasant down, he said,
Tôi quá mệt sau cuộc leo nước khó khăn này, nên tôi cần phải nghỉ ngơi một lát. Bạn đứng canh chừng và thức tôi dậy nếu thấy bất cứ có con thú nào đến gần.
The monkey lay down on the grass and fell fast asleep, while the peasant sat near him and kept watch for any danger. Even though his life was saved by the monkey, the peasant was very ungrateful and a wicked man. As he watched the monkey, he thought of an evil plan.
Thịt khỉ rất ngon, tao quá đói và yếu sức sau lần té ngã vừa rồi. Nếu ta giết và ăn thịt khỉ, ta sẽ mạnh khỏe trở lại. Rồi ta chẳng cần ở nơi vắng vẻ này mà có thể tìm đưa ra khỏi khu rừng để trở lại về làng ta.
He looked about and found a large stone, and raising it, he hit the monkey on the head. But as he was still weak and feeble, the blow lacked power, and he only succeeded in wounding the monkey. The monkey, with blood flowing from his head, jumped up and quickly scrambled up a tree. When he felt that he was safe from the peasant, he called out,
Đồ hèn hạ, sao ông có thể trả ơn cho tôi? Người đã cứu sống ông bằng hành động bản chất như vậy. Ông là người tàn ác, rồi ông sẽ gặp sự khổ đau vì việc làm bất nhân của ông. Từ đây có con đường dẫn ra khỏi khu rừng. Nếu ông chạy phát không bị thú dữ ăn thịt, cuối cùng ông sẽ về tới nhà. Hãy đi nhanh lên, tôi không tin ông được và tôi muốn thấy ông đi xa trước khi tôi tuột xuống khỏi cây này.
The peasant quickly ran down the path that the monkey had pointed out to him, but he was not to escape so quickly. The gods in heaven saw what had happened and decided to punish the peasant for his wicked act. When the peasant reached home, he found his body was covered with horrible sores, and after a few days, his limbs began to rot away. The other peasant drove him out of the village. Shunned by people everywhere, he wandered from place to place for 7 years. Driven half mad with his sufferings, He eventually reached the Megasira Park in Banaras and laid down in the enclosure. The people of Banaras took pity on him and gave him food and water. The peasant, however, had undergone too much pain and died shortly after. The gods sent him to the underworld where he was atoned for all his misdeeds on earth.
The end.